Hello guys, welcome to our channel, Raw and Basic. So this time, in our video, we will learn about subtraction of functions. Okay, so before we start, let us review your basic concepts on subtraction. Okay, so before we start on subtraction of functions or subtraction of functions, let us review your subtraction and the rule of integers when we are subtracting your numbers. Okay, so subtraction is a special kind of addition. So the basic principles behind subtraction is, or we have to follow this rule in subtracting your integers or numbers. Okay, so the basic rule is to change the sign of your subtrahend and proceed to addition. So again guys, subtraction is a special kind of addition. So these are the parts of your subtraction. Okay? So example, we have 5 minus 3 equals 2. So 5 here is your minuend and 3 is your subtrahend. The answer of subtraction is called your difference. So 2 in here is your difference. So, in-review ka ni guys ang mga parts ng subtraction because stated on your procedure or steps in adding or subtracting your integers is, again, change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. Okay, so do ka si Kwawe kung basahon naton kay ga subtract ta pero mo-proceed sa addition. Okay? So horizontally amo ni siya ang pagsulat naton or pag-star. Vertically amo ni siya ang itsura niya. So the first number here is your minuend, then minus or subtraction sign, then your subtrahend. So in our example, we have 3. Then the difference, and on our example, we have 2. Okay, so let us proceed sa mga basic examples. So example, we have 5 minus 3 again. So the correct answer is 2, of course. Very basic. But following the fundamental steps in subtracting numbers, we have to change the sign of your subtrahend. So your subtrahend is 3. The sign of 3 is okay, ang minus na hindi siya signs ng 3. Operation ka na. So, ang 3 tadi guys, wala sang sign. So, it means kung wala siya sign, positive na siya. So, change the sign of your subtrahend. So, 3 becomes negative, then proceed to addition. Then your addition rule on our previous video, if the signs are not the same or unlike signs, balik ka sa may subtraction. So again, subtraction and addition are inverse. So 5 plus negative 3 is 2. So danong line na guys, kung ipadalungan ka ang rule. Pero ang mungin siya ang basic at ang fundamental. Okay? So, other concept for this, nag-change na design ng subtrahend. Sa ibang nga book or sa ibang resources, mabasa nyo na that instead of changing the sign of the subtrahend, ang ginahambal na nila is find the additive inverse of your subtrahend. So, ang additive inverse ni guys yung ginatawag, amo ni siya ang kumbaga ang baliskad na sign sa isa ka number. So kanina plus 3 na or positive 3 na siya, nagbuhat sa negative 3. So the additive inverse of positive 3 is negative 3. The additive inverse of 4, of course, negative 4. Okay? But mas basic kung marita na lang kahambal, change the sign of the subtrahend. Okay, another example, we have 5 minus 3. So again, identify your subtrahend. So we have positive 3. Change the sign of your subtrahend into negative and proceed to addition. Okay, again, sulat ko sa dalawang. Amo ni siya nga itong original na problem. Then, kung mag-operate ka mo using the step in subtracting numbers, identify your subtrahend, which is 3, change the sign, and proceed to addition. So, the correct answer or the difference in here is negative 8. So, negative 8 na di guys. So kung hindi ka mo mampati, kilo kasi wow, i-check sa calculator. Okay? Okay, for our third example, we have 5 minus negative 3. Again, 5 minus negative 3. Identify ka ang ato yung subtrahend, which is negative 3. Change the sign or its additive inverse. Then proceed to addition, so we have positive 8. So positive 8. 5 minus negative 3 is positive 8. Okay? So positive 8. Third example, we have negative 5 minus negative 3. So we have negative 5 minus negative 3. This is your subtrahend, negative 3. Additive inverse or change the sign, then proceed to addition. So we have negative 5 plus positive 3. So we have to follow the rule of addition or adding numbers, we have to subtract, and subtracting, we get 2, negative 2. We should follow the sign of the number with the greater absolute value or sa basic na pag-explain, hindi ang mas dako na number. So, ang mas dako is 5. Ang symbol or sign ng 5 is negative. So, just copy. Okay? Last example, we have negative 5 minus 5. Negative 5 minus 5 is negative 5 minus 5. So, 5 in here is positive. Ay, wala sa isang sign. So, magpunta siya negative as its additive inverse or changing the sign of your subtrahend and proceed to addition. So, negative 5 plus negative 5. Kay pariho ang sign, kopyahon ang sign. Then, i-add. Okay. Again, kung pariho ang sign, i-add. Ay ara na ta sa may addition na rule. So, that will serve as just a review for the concept of subtraction. Okay, so let us proceed to subtraction of functions. So, if our functions are f and g, their difference is denoted by f minus g of x equals to f of x minus g of x. So, ang atong pag-cluster guys, parehas lang to sa last na video about addition. So, ang symbol lang din, yung subtraction sign ang naglain. So, we have f minus g of x equals to f of x minus g of x. So, example, on the board, we have f of x equals to 5x plus 3. Then, we have g of x equals to 2x plus 1. Then h of x equals to 3x squared minus 4x minus 3. Then we have v of x equals to 7x cubed plus 1/2. So mabalik pa sa pinaka-basic na example in getting the difference of your functions or subtracting your f and g. So we have f minus g again of x equals to f of x minus g of x. Again, ang una tanga step is substitution. So, substitution. So, let us substitute what is f of x and g of x. So, tupungon lang sa equals. Kaya muna siya natin nga dobali barrier. So, we have to solve for f minus g of x. What is f of x? We have 5x plus 3. Again, the basic or the fundamental step in substituting values or quantity is using your parentheses. So, parentheses kita guys para say minus is 1 and g of x, substitute, parentheses again, 2x plus 1. Okay. So, last time, sa last nga video, daw hindi amo na kakinanglanon ang parentheses kung mag-substitute ta. Kaya ga-add pa lang tato. Pero, to be basic, gagamit na lang sa parentheses para sa mga negative na mga quantities or values. So this time, guys, kinanglan ng ang parentheses kung ari ka sa may subtraction of functions. Okay, sa pagkadayon, let us continue. Using, again, dito pagkalimtan ang gemdas or pemdas natin. Again, dugangan ka lang ang grouping symbols and exponents, or sa PEMDAS, parentheses and exponents, and MDAS. So naon ka sa sulod sa parentheses or grouping symbol, may operation sa sulod kung wala. So may ara operation pero hindi ka na pwede ma-add ang 2x ug ang 1. Hindi ka ka-operate sa sulod. Okay. So wala ang exponents, makadto sa multiplication. So may i-multiply ka na o wala. Okay. So wala. Wow, kasubong ang parentheses. Okay, 5x plus 3. Ang muna siya, guys. Arin na ko lang ito ma-challenge ko. Minus parentheses 2x plus 1 or minus the quantity of 2x plus 1. Drin ang nakakonfuse, guys, ang most sa inyo. So, ang parentheses again denotes multiplication. Although ari ko lang sa subtraction ihatag ko sa inyong concept. So kung minus na di, guys, it means nga may minus 1 na sa buwa. Ina-distribute tayo sa sulod. So magbuhat ka sa nga minus 2x, then minus 1. Kung kalibog ang ulo nyo, balik ta kagina sa basic steps and rules ng inyong integers or subtraction. So muto kagina gipauna ko ito ang rule ay para mas maintindihan nyo kung nga aga change na din mga signs. So again, ang kakatabuan mo niyo, ang 5x, okay, so explain ko ni using the vertical form. So vertical form na to, f minus g is equals to f, or f of x minus g of x is equals to f minus g of x. So, vertical siya, guys. So, pares na nagla, ari horizontal, ari vertical. Example ng 5 minus 2 today, 3 of 5 minus 2. So, may pahigda at may kapindog na way to solve your mathematics. Okay. So, f of x is 5x plus 3. Then, g of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Okay. So, focus na di, guys. So, gina-minus na siya, re-minus na. So, ano di ang subtrahend na to? So, mabalik ta kagina sa rule, sa parts ng atong subtraction, ang subtrahend na di is 2x plus 1. Aring subtrahend na, guys. So, kung ibasihon na to sa pinaka-basic na step or procedure in subtracting numbers, ang subtrahend ko nung gina-change ta ang sign. So, kung gina-change na ang sign, hindi namin ang 2x, kundi below na quantity na 2x plus 1. So, ang sign ng 2x is positive. I-change na into negative. Ano ang sign sa plus 1? So, positive. I-change namin as negative. So, wala na tada subong. And ang next na step is proceed to addition rule. So, again, halin ta kagina sa may 5x plus 3 minus 2x plus 1. So, buong nagbuhat na siya nga 5x plus 3 plus negative 2x minus 1. Okay? So, 5x minus 2x is 3x. May 5 ka x, gibuinan mo 2 ka x. So, 3 na lang ka x. Hindi na, guys, 3 o 1x lang sulat. 3x ginada. Then we have plus 3 plus negative 1 or 3 plus negative 1. Kaya inanay ang sign, subtract. So we have 2. Ang itao ng dako nga number. So we have 3. Anong sign sa 3? Plus. So ang correct din answer is 3x plus 2. Okay. So ano siya, guys, ang rason nga nag-change na din mga signs. Kung makita nyo. Kunwari ka mo sa horizontal way of writing or solving your function. Ari ang vertical. Depende sa inyo kung di ka mo mas mahapusan. Pero mostly, sa mga libro, ang hindi napakita ang horizontal. Wala na ko kabalo, basi na namian na sila mong sulat sa kahigda. Pero kung mas nanangiang, amo sa gapatindo, okay lang. Okay, let's proceed. So we have 5x plus 3 minus 2x minus 1 to be basic and fundamental para mas namin pagit kagapos maintindihan pasulungon tang aton ng mga like terms. Kaya ang sunod na nga step, just like your addition is combining like terms. Di ba guys? Ang mistake kagin sa rules ng aton nga addition, subtraction and min. Change the sign with subtrahend and proceed to the rule of addition. So, rule of addition is combining like terms. After you change the sign of the subtrahend, proceed to addition or combine like terms. So, we have 5x minus 2x. Then we have plus 3 minus 1. Okay? Operating padayon. We have 5x minus 2x is 3x. Then we have 3 minus 1 is plus 2. So, amo lang na guys, kahapos ang pag-subtract sang aton nga function. So, I will proceed on example number 2. Number 1 pa lang na guys. So, kabay na naintindihan ng aton example. Okay, so let us proceed to your example number 2. Subtraction of functions. Example, or assuming ginamasolve sa inyo ang g minus f of x. So, getting the difference of g of x and f of x is denoted by g minus f of x is equal to g of x minus f of x. Okay? Again, wala mo sa ginpanas kaya para makita ka. The first step is using, or first method is substitution. So, identify g of x sa inyong given, we have 2x plus 1. Again, parenthesis, ang basics ng substitution. Minus f of x is 5x plus 3. Again, parenthesis. So, copy, g minus f of x is equal to 2x plus 1, quantity minus the quantity of 5x plus 3. Okay, so kung medyo nasigon tayo mga alam mo, your minuin, the first quantity, just copy 2x plus 1. Copy or bring down. Then minus, ang minus, ipasulod ka sa may quantity of 5x plus 3. So minus, kung wala na din siya sign, rekta na yung minus. Then kung may sign, so minus to plus is minus. Okay? Kung gusto nyo sa vertical, okay, so that na din. So we have g of x minus f of x. Guys. So f minus g of x. So g of x is equals to 2x plus 1 minus your 5x plus 3. So we have to change the sign of subtrahend 5x minus 3. So again, this is your subtrahend 5x plus 3. So change the sign. So kay positive, magbuhat mo siya nga negative. Ang positive, magbuhat nga negative. Then proceed to addition. So we have 2x plus negative 5x minus 3. So this will become, so kailangan na ang sign sang 2 kag negative 5, isubtract na into 3. Okay? Then ano di ang dako nga number? Of course, 5. Ano ang sign sang 5? Minus. Amo nang sundo na to. Then we have plus 1 plus negative 3. So lain na ang sign, positive negative. Okay? Kaya nag-change na di gina. So masubtract ta. 3 kag 2, ano ang diferensya sa 3 kag 2? Of course 2. Di ba la? Pangitawan na lang ang sign. So magpangita sa sign again, pangitawan dako ang number between 1 and 3, of course, dako ang 3, ang sign sa 3 is negative. So mo dapat ang answer na to, negative 3x minus 2. Or pwede ka mo kung mo solve, pwede ka mo kaambal as state nyo lang. Minus 3x minus 2. Or, mabalik na din sa amon siya kapagsulat. Amon nga katabo guys. Again, tuparon ta ang aton ng mga like terms. Kaya we are combining like terms. Okay? So in combining like terms, we have 2x minus 5x Ayos na. Then we have plus 1. Then we have copy minus 3. Then, operate, combine like terms. 2x minus 5x. So kung hindi guys hindi guys, ang subtraction naman sa mga integers or mga negative na number, sa grade 1 ka mo, natuduan ang example 5 minus 4. So 1, may 5 ka mo kapiso, nadulaan ka mo 2, may 3 ka mo mabilin. So, amo na nga sa grade 1 ka mo, wala na rin natudlo ni ma'am yung negative. For example, kung 0 guys, wala ka na kwarta, sample wala ka kwarta, so paano ka madulaan 2? So in real context, though medyo abstract ang idea sa negative numbers, that's why wala na siya ginatudlo sa elementary. So may mga alam na kamo subong, amo ni siyang gakatabo. So ang mga negative na numbers, amo na siyang numbers na mas nubo sa 0. Okay? So ang 2, buhinan mo 5, resto ka pa, 3. Then copy the variable x. So pinaka-basic na guys. Then haryo, isa lang ang imong mga kwarta. Isa lang imong itlog. Ginbuhinan mo 3. Pwede na. Okay, so in real context, hindi na matabo. But in abstract ideas such as mathematics, 1 minus 3 is negative 2 or minus 2. That's why g minus f of x is equal to negative 3x minus 2. So I guess and I hope na nag-intindihan nato ng example nato na number 2. We have g minus f of x is equal to g of x minus f of x. Okay, so now let us proceed on our third example of subtraction of functions. We have on the board h minus f of x equals to h of x, of course, minus f of x. So, given our h of x na function, kag f of x na function, our first step again will be to substitute. So, substituting, we have h minus f of x equals to h of x, which is equals to 3x squared minus 4x minus 3. Okay? Minus your f of x will be 5x plus 3. So after substituting, let us continue with changing the sign of your subtrahend, which is your f of x. So your minuin, are ang 3x squared minus 4x minus 3, ang muling minuin, copy lang paliyo. So we have 3x squared minus 4x minus 3. Then change the sign of your subtrahend. So ang subtrahend ka guys is 5x plus 3. So i-change ta ang positive 5x into negative 5x. Ang plus 3, what? Minus 3. Okay, continuing. Our next step will be combining of like terms. So we have h minus f of x equals to combining like terms. So pinaka-basic and fundamental step in combining like terms para masapos is we have to arrange the terms that are like terms, or we can arrange the terms in descending order. Kasi ligta guys, descending order na ang pinakadakong exponent para mas makita natin. So we have 3x squared, then our linear term which is 4x, then your negative 5x. So tapos na Then ang nabilin is the constants. Constants are negative 3, negative 3. Okay? So dito panta guys yung mga like terms in descending order of exponents. So kay wala pare sa x squared or ang 3x squared, copy. Then mari ta di mga linear terms. So we have minus 4x and minus 5x, or negative 4x minus 5x. So pareho ang mga signs, so we have to copy negative, then add 4 and 5, so we have 9. Copy the variable x. Then we have your negative 3, minus 3, or minus 3 and minus 3 is minus 6 or negative 3. minus 3 is negative 6. So, kay pareho ang sign. So, minapakita ang sign. Kay pareho ang sign, then i-add ta ang duha ka integers. So, we have this difference. So, ang h minus f of x natin guys is equals to 3x squared minus 9x minus 6. Okay, so let us proceed sa ating next example. So, this will be your fourth example. So, assuming hindi na masolve ka sa f minus v of x. So, the difference between f and v of x is f of x minus v of x. So, given on the board, we have f of x and your v of x. So, medyo malayo ta ang example, may fraction na ta and may cubic na term. So, first step is to substitute f of x. So, f of x equals to, again, 5x plus 3. Then, basic of your substitution, dapat magamit isang parentheses. Then, your minus sign. Then, substitute v of x. Again, parentheses. So, we have 7x cubed plus 1 half. Okay, continuing. We have f minus v of x. Okay, so again, copy your minuend, the first quantity, 5x plus 3. Then, change the sign of your subtrahend or distribute the negative sign, a negative sign inside your quantity. So, we have minus 7x cubed minus 1 half. Then, let us arrange your terms in descending order so that hapos man-combine the right terms. So, pinakatako ni guys exponent is the negative 7x cubed. So, dalton yun ang sign. Okay? The sign negative is kaka-confuse tong isa kay wala tani siya ginatanaw ang isa nga symbol or sign sa 7x cubed. Ginatanaw tani nga operation. Pero, ang operation tani nga minus, amo man ang sign sa 7x cubed. So, in some cases, ginabasa niya siya as minus 7x cubed or negative 7x cubed. That's why dinala siya sa sign sa katon nga 7x cubed. Then, ang sunod, kay wala tanda sa square exponent, makadto ta sa linear exponent. So, we have, kay wala ni sign ang 5, so positive 5x. Then, ang nabilin guys, we have plus 3 minus 1 half. Okay? Continuing, we have f minus v of x equals, so wala common or like term ang aton nga x cubed. So just copy negative 7x cubed. Wala nang common ang aton linear term which is 5x, copy 5x, so plus 5x. Then i-subtract natin ang 3 minus 1 half. Okay. By common sense, ang 3 huwingan ka 1 half, that is 2 and 1 half. Okay, common sense siya na pag-solve. But we have your fundamental, let's review your fundamental steps in example, subtracting 3 minus 1 half. So, 3 minus 1 half is, so ga LCD today. So, in other form, ang 3 ni, it is equals to 3 over 1 minus 1 half. Okay? So, ari pinakahapos, dapat mapareho ni ang ilang denominator. So, that is why gagamit sa LCD. So, LCD ta between 1 and 2 is 2. Hindi naman pag-multiply. I-multiply niya niyo ang 2 sa 3. Sorry. 2 times 3 is 6. Then, copy 1 half. So, kay 2 na lang dinadaan ang denominator, yan ang i-multiply mo. So, i-multiply ka na. Or kung gusto nyo ibalik, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, ang atong value is 3, pero ang form na to is 6 over 2. Lainanay sila form, pero pareho sila value, guys. Amo na siya ang concept behind sa inyong equivalent fractions. Pareho ang value, pero lainanay ang form or ang itsura. So, this time we can add or subtract. So, 6 minus 1 is equals to 5 over 2. Okay? So, basi mambabang guys na 5 over 2 na di ang 3 minus 1 half, na yun yan 2 and 1 half. Okay, so masapos ni guys sa dili nga paagi. Ang 2 and 1 half ang 2 and 1 half convert natin into improper form. Kay mostly magpa-solve tani magkadto ta sa simplest form or reducing into lowest form. Ang aton nga mixed form gina-convert natin into improper fraction. So masapos pa gid siya guys. Kung magagi kami sa LCD, masapos pa gid ni. So just multiply 2 times 2 plus 1, that is 5 over 2. Copy ang denominator. Again, 2 times 2, your denominator times the whole number plus your numerator 1, that is 5. Copy the denominator. So, parehas na silang 5 over 2. So, the final answer will be negative 7x cubed plus 5x plus 5 over 2. Or, mayroon man yung case na pwede na lang niya ang atong na difference sa negative 7x cubed plus 5x plus 2 and 1 na. Pero kung di na pa-require ta into simplest form or reducing into lowest term, dapat ma-5 over 2 kita. Okay, so I guess we are clear on example number 4. Let us now proceed to your last example. So let us proceed to our last example, subtraction of functions. Assuming you are to solve for the value of f minus g of 2 na ta guys. So kagina to, x na din sulod. So may value ng x na 2. So this is the integration or the application of evaluating function on your subtraction of functions. So sa last na video sa may addition of function, wala akong mahatag sa example na parehas na. Pero ang steps in solving parehas na Japon. Instead of x, ginis lang kasi sulod sa 2. Okay, so we have two ways to solve. Either now, kada resolve ang inyo nga f minus g of x. Okay. Una, kada resolve ang formula or ang equation or ang function ng f minus g of x. Or, pwede man, isolve ta ang ikadwa nga way is to solve for f of x or f of 2 minus g of 2. So may dual na ways. So una ang i-solve ang f minus g of x. Or ang muna siya kanina ang first na example. Okay? So going back sa first example na to, ang f minus g of x is equals to dx plus 2. Again, going back sa aton nga first example, f minus g of x, ang function na kanina is 3x plus 2. Kung gusto nyo mabalaan, balik ka mo sa atong video. Okay, first example lang siya. So, dali na yun, pwede na nagayon ka-substitute f minus g of 2. So, magbuhat mo siya guys nga 3 times 2 plus 2. So, substitute na taday do ga-evaluate ng function. So therefore, f minus g of 2 is equals to 6 plus 2. That will become 8. Okay. So i-check na ni karon kung drill na ako. Pwede na guys i-solve na ang f of 2. So sa dire, we will solve for f of 2. So ang given na f of x is equal to 5x plus 3. So substituting x equal to 2, so we have 5. Ang x is 2 again. Copy 3, so we have 5 times 2, that is 10, plus 3, so we have 13. So therefore, f of 2 is equal to 13. Ari pa lang tadi guys, 13. Then minus, solve for your g of 2. So g of x is equal to 2x plus 1. So therefore, g of 2 is equal to 2, x natin is 2 plus 1. So therefore, g of 2 is equal to 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, copy. So we have g of 2 is equal to 5. So g of 2 equals to 5. Then subtract 13 minus 5. So we have 8. Okay, so we have again two ways to solve for f minus g of 2. So pili lang kamo guys kung diin nahon nyo or kung diin ang sundon nyo. Either sumahon nyo danay ang f of x where the value of x is 2, and then sumahon naman ang g of x where the value of x is 2 pag i-subtract. Okay? Or pwede man na sumahon ta danay ang f minus g of x. So, nagsuma ta f minus g of x. Dayon, amo pag-substitute ta. Driya ng substitute kita una. Driya insuma ta danay ang function. Okay? So, I guess we are clear on that example. So, kung bayo nyo na ito na sa ato na video, God bless and stay safe.